Jai Maa to all my brothers and sisters. I am Dr. Swami Haridasanand, and I have had the great fortune of being here in Sannyas for over a year under the tutelage of my Guru Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari and Shri Baba Ashutoshamvari Maharaj. Here I have learned a lot about spirituality, about sannyas, about connecting with God, that I would like to share with you. Now, the Western mind and the Indian mind differ in many respects. And one of the most striking, the most intriguing, is the way that we perceive the great spiritual men of the world. When we refer to Jesus, when we think of Jesus Christ, we think about his miracles. We think of the man that walked on water. However, the Indian spiritual man does not think too highly of physical powers of the world, which they refer to as Riddhi Siddhis. Because to this Indian spiritual man, the true goal, the heightened goal is God. That all of these worldly powers are limiting, they bind us. It's only until we reach God that we obtain true freedom. And this is something that we have seen in all our scriptures. Because once a man reaches the heightened levels of spirituality, the likes of Jesus Christ, the likes of Buddha, the likes of Mahavir, then they can perform these physical powers with no effort, with no care, because they know the true secret of the world. They are no longer bound, they are no longer trapped. Once a man was met by Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans. Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans was told by this man that he could not walk on water. He asked, how did you obtain this ability? He said, over 12 years of hard struggle, through concentration, through a process, a technique, I have obtained this power. Then Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans asked him, so how many times can you cross this river? He said, if I can cross this large river 10 times, then I need some time to rest, and then I can repeat the feat. Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans laughs. He laughs and says that for 10 rupees, I can get a boatman to take me across. That for 20 rupees, I can go there and back. For 200 rupees, I can perform what you can perform after 12 years of struggle and effort. Here, Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans is trying to teach him that you spend your time in trying to obtain physical powers, and that time was wasted because what you should have focused on was aspiring to reach God, to obtain the ultimate goal, and all of these other powers would come naturally. That is what the spiritual leaders have taught us. That is what the likes of Jesus, of Buddha, of Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans have come to teach us. And Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari has taught me so much. And being in her company, having her audience, I have seen many miracles, many incredible feats. But the one that resides most to my heart is one that personally affected me. In the Bible, Jesus says that for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven is almost impossible. That it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. However, he does say that what is impossible for man is possible by God, that all things are possible by God. But ask yourself, why is it so difficult for a rich man to enter into heaven? It is because they are attached to their wealth. They are taught that the wealth they obtained is the value, is the highest of currencies. when I described the life I lived before I came into sannyas, I had a very successful job. I had a job where I had luxuries, where I got a good salary, I had a great boss, I had great colleagues, I had flexibility and trust. I got to do interesting work that I found engaging. I had the flexibility to work from home, to come into an office. I had the ability to work hours that suited my lifestyle. I had bought a house. I had got a car. I had a good set of friends. I was in great physical shape. I had recently run the Brighton Marathon. I was even given the opportunity to go to Australia for a month, where I toured across the eastern coast. The value of Western culture teaches that we want a life like this. My friends did not understand. They were confused that why would I take this path of sannyas? Why would I take a path of devotion to God and renounce all of these things that are the most important, the most glorified in Western culture? And this is what I have learned. This is what I have been taught through the grace of Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari, that these worldly things are not the true goal. Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari took me out of all of that, took me from all those luxuries and guided me on this path towards God, towards bhakti. That what is so impossible by the words of Jesus, Ma made possible. And over just 2 weeks of coming here to get the audience of Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari, she had such a profound ability to transform me, to awaken in me that love for God that I had so long forgotten, to bring that emotion back, that clarity of why I'm here and what I'm meant to do. Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari can take a rich man, a man who would not possibly be able to go on this path, and in just 2 weeks guide them on this path. That is the profound miracles of my Guru Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari. That she doesn't need to walk on water, but she can. Because she can make such profound changes in me, that she can take me from a worldly man into a spiritual man. Signifies just how great she is. And her going into samadhi, going into this deep state where she is now out into the wider cosmos, doing her great work. She doesn't need any justification. I do not need to say why she's gone or how she's gone or when she comes back. I can say that the profound impact and change she's brought into my life is what gives me the faith, the clarity that my Guru will return with her goal completed, that Shri Ashutoshamvari will come back. Because for that Ma who could bring me here, to make me stable on this path, to take me out of a world so fixated on material possessions, and bring me here on a path of spirituality, then that Guru, that Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari, can do any feat. And I am very blessed to be here in her ashram. And to all of you who are receiving this message, I say to you to come, to reach out, to learn more about the Buddha Guru, Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari, the perfect master, and the divine knowledge that she gives, the awakening that she gives, the path of spirituality that Ma is guiding me and many other sannyasis. Because this path is not for the faint-hearted, but in this path is true glory. In this path is true happiness, because in this path is freedom. Aspire to nothing less than the ultimate, which is God. Aspire to nothing less than the freedom, not of choices, not of actions, the freedom from action, the freedom to be one with that Almighty. To my brothers and sisters, I send this message out to you because of the divine blessings that I have received from my Guru Maa Ashutoshamvari. And those blessings, may they go out to all of you, that you too may awaken, may travel on the spiritual path and reach that glorious goal of that Almighty. Bolo Maa Ashutoshamvari ki jai, Shri Baba Ashutoshamvari Maharaj ki jai, Shri Ashutosh Bhagwan ki jai.